Pange dozeni zone dawa danje bambi dami chene benze ba kondam de la chasa lo sanje joda soji chona la janje bade dani jesu che dagi jisun je we sona mendo la penje sanje ro ba sho sanje joda soji chona la janje bade dani dagi jisun je we sona mendo la penje sanje ba sho sanje joda soji chona la janje bade dani jesu che dagi jisun je we sona Rola penche sanje roba jo sanje joda suje chona la janje pade dane jesu che dagi jesu debe son. Rola penche sanje roba jo tambo la ege na dana jege tebo dana me ege na dan doa kunje dana anje ge do dagi jendo do. So actually today our topic is how to be on our therapist. So actually our Buddha said it's very clear. If we control our mind, subdue our mind, we can be on our therapist, So actually, everything is our maintaining depends on our maintaining, and everything depends on ourselves. Especially, everything depends on our practice. If we practice, practice very hard and put in our experience, then we can develop our mind. If we can develop our mind, we can be on our therapist. It is no question. So whatever, today I'm going to talk about a little bit about, exchanging the self for others or exchanging the self and others. In Tibet, say, this Tashi Nyamje or Tomle. And I'm going to talk a little bit about interdependence, how to relate it, compassion and Tomle and, interdependence. If we learn and meditate and practice exchanging the self for others, or exchanging the self and others, then we'll find mental strength, and we no longer receive any harm and any problem from others. Instead, we experience much peace and happiness and success. So, this practice is a very, very special practice, powerful, and but not easy. Also, the practice, if we practice, exchange for others and exchange self and others, also this practice becomes easier, and liberation and enlightenment become much closer and closer. Buddha said, if we so 1 minute, we practice about exchanging and exchange self and others, we more closer and closer, to Buddhahood and liberation. If we practice for 1 minute, maybe it's 1 minute, closer to Buddhahood and achieve Buddha. Really, this is a very special practice. Every moment of, every day as we practice this for others, happiness, we can fully relax our mind. We can make a meaningful life. So we can be on our therapy. If you practice really seriously about exchanging self and others, we can fully relax, the mind, and we can get mental peace. If we have mental peace, we can be, on our therapy. It is very clear because everything depends on mind. If you change your mind attitude, mind side, and controls negative karmas, negative thoughts, we can be on our therapy. I think very easy. Once Dalai Lama's teacher said that, his name is Rinpoche. He said that, Dharma practice is not, not difficult. And we don't need money. We don't need any power. We don't need any, any weapons and, tools, Dharma practice is easy. Also, Lama Konta Tembi Drame, he's a very famous Gelu Lama. He's from Ando. He said that Buddhahood is not what is, not so difficult in your hand. If you really practice and if you really follow Lama Tsongkhapa's teaching, Buddhahood is not far. Buddhahood is in your hand. Liberation in your hand. So whatever that means, everything depends on ourselves. Also, Buddha said, we are the most what is important teacher, protector on ourselves. Because self-cherishing thoughts and self-grasping, are our really enemy. Where is our enemy? Who is our enemy? Our enemy is with your mind. Self-cherishing, grasping mind, grasping thoughts, really our enemy. Self-cherishing and grasping mind agitate our mind and bring a lot of problem in our life. Main cause of suffering, problems. So Buddha said, enemy is not existed outside. Enemy existed in our mind. Self-cherishing, grasping, attachment, anger. This kind of, is our enemy. If they control them, you can control enemy. No more enemy there, outside. If we really want to be our therapist, so we should control our mind. This is the best solution. No other than here. So everything depends on our practice. Of course, this kind of grasping and delusions, this kind of, thoughts will, destroy our mental peace and decrease our mental power. And, the creator of our problems the creator of all our religious and anger, attachment, dissatisfaction, jealousy, pride, sickness. This kind of mind is, the root of our problems. All these roots of our problems from where? Self-cherishing and grasping. Grasping, that means in Tibet, dangzi. Dangzi. Dang means self. Zi means grasping. Dangzi. Rangjinzi. Dangzi. This is, main cause of suffering, cause of problem. If we study this grasping, if you dangzi, if you control dangzi, then we can be a happy person. Then we can make meaningful life. This and dangzi means always we think I. This is problem. Always I. But where is I? So in terms of exchanging self and others, that means, we should understand, okay? What means, exchange self and others? How do we exchange? How we can change? What we need change? Body, mind, what? Exchanging self and others. So what means? That means we should exchange our mental attitude and or mindset. Okay, but from beginning, from the beginner's time up until now, our life is beginner's time. But from there up until now, we think of ourselves. We take care of ourselves. Always self-cherishing and dream something for ourselves. And we dream something for ourselves every single moment. We talk about ourselves. We do business for ourselves. Everything is, for ourselves. This life for ourselves. So now we should change. Beginner's time to now. We thinking about ourselves. We do something for ourselves. Take care for ourselves. We care less other people's suffering and happy and other people's life. Always 24 hours thinking for ourselves. And we discriminate and, have, bias. You and I. We never think for others. We never have a concern for others, happiness and suffering. But from today, we should make a big change. This means exchange self and others. In our mind, in our mindset, in our mindset and mind position, we should change mindset and mind position. This is a big change. Exchange self and others. So that big change means that we should renounce ourselves and we should think for others, be concerned for others, happiness and suffering, and develop cherishing others, and love, compassion. This is exchange for self and others. From today, we think for others, cherishing others, love to others, compassion to others, instead of thinking for ourselves, renounce ourselves, renounce this life, make less attachment. This is exchange, self and others. What we need to change, not body. We can't change our body. Then what we need to change? Mindset, mind attitude. From beginner's time to now, until now, we think ourselves. We drew ourselves, take care of ourselves. But from today, we change. From today, we should think others. We should take care of others. We do something for others. We talk for something others. This is exchange, self and others. Exchange self and others means not something change, like house, our power, our car, our money. Not that kind of change. Mind attitude change, mindset change, mind position change. I call mind position, but I don't know, this exactly can make sense or not. So, and if we really, to practice about exchanging self and others, this really powerful practice. This special practice of Kadamba Geshis, Kadamba masters. Kadamba masters, really focus on, exchange self and others. And only. If really we develop exchange self and others, really we can be on our therapist. It's very easy. Then we can protect ourselves from suffering, from also we can protect nice life. We can get a good rebirth. All the Kadamba masters said that exchange self and others main cause of happiness and main cause of achieve Buddhahood, liberation. So, but this is not easy, of course. So, how we develop this practice? What is the best method to develop this practice? How do we find out something, methods? So, my opinion, my suggestion, and my understanding, and my suggestion is to develop an exchange self and others. For this practice, we should understand interdependent origination. interdependence. It's very important. And we need basic understanding of interdependence. And in order to practice meditation, exchange self and others, it's very important. That that is really, hopeful, helpful, and extremely beneficial for developing a practice of exchange and self, exchange self and others. Practice interdependence. Understand about interdependence. Learn about interdependence. This is the best way to develop, exchange self and others. It's very important. Others are not easy. So, actually, I mentioned that before. There are three kinds of interdependence. Number one is interdependence of cause and effect. Interdependence of cause and effect. Number two, interdependence of parts. Depends on different parts, And interdependence of name and concept. So whatever everything, interdependence. Our life is interdependence. Our happiness is interdependence. Suffering is interdependence. Everything. What we have. Externalities, internal things, everything. Interdependence. Everything is. So, our happy life, our happiness, mental peace, whatever we want, everything is interdependence. This cup of tea, interdependence. Depends on cause, many different causes, and many different, conditions. This cup of tea, from where? This water, from where? Depends on many people. Depends on many people. Many people, very work hard for this cup of tea. And many different causes, many different conditions. Especially this cup of tea depends on others. We have this cup of tea due to others' kindness, others' kind. So our life is, 100% depends on others. These clothes, my glasses, everything depends on others. But I have a good feeling. Depends on others. Many different causes, many different conditions. Of course, we are Buddhist. We believe what is Buddhahood, liberation. Liberation, Buddhahood depends on others. Our practice, compassion, this practice depends on others. Bodhicitta, this practice depends on others. So everything depends on others. Everything, We have what we have due to others, kind. What is practice patience? Of course, depends on others. No existed other people, no existed other sentient beings. How we can practice patience, how we can practice compassion, how we can practice bodhicitta. So according to Buddhism, Buddhist philosophy, Buddha and others, same kind of us. We should remember their kindness and Buddhist kindness, exactly same. Buddhist kindness, others kindness. For us, same, not different. So how we can attack others, how we can harm to others, how we can discriminate you and me and you, my friends, not friends, how we can discriminate between, some people very far, some people close. Have to someone, not have to someone. How we can? Because they're same important to us. The same important to us, our practice, our life. We should, we should think this kind of, others kind, and we remember others kindness. Then we can develop exchange self and others. Really, we should understand what others most important for our life to achieve Buddhahood. Everything from others. What do we have advantages, benefits from others? Everything from others. So we need this practice exchange and exchange self and others. If you really little understand about interdependence, everything interdependence, everything depends on others. I means not is self-independent, not it is not inherently existed. We should think, we should learn, we should practice. In that way, we can develop compassion and love and exchange self and others. This is very important. This logical reasoning, logical reasoning. This is not Buddhist, just religious matter. So we should love to others. We should compassion to others. We exchange self and others. And according to Buddhist philosophy, we call mother sentient beings. What means mother sentient beings? Every sentient beings, once is our mother in our past life. So, every others, animals, insects, people, human beings, same important to us. Lama Zopa said that our most precious and important is Buddhahood, liberation, ultimate liberation. But this is from where? This is from others. That means others very, very important to our practice. Compassion, love, bodhicitta. So we, if we really practice exchange self and others in our daily life, we can, we can be on our therapist, really. In that way, we can, change our mind. We can change mind, which we can open our mind. Especially, we can open mind for others. Then we can be patient. We can be patient. Then, so we can share others. We can take care of others. Then we can think for others' suffering and others' happiness. But but very difficult to change our grasping, self-grasping. Very difficult. It's very strong. Very strong. So we should learn more about interdependence. We should practice more interdependence, understand more, meditate more on interdependence. This is very important. When we is in bed before sleeping, we can think, oh, everything depends on others. My house, dislikes, drinks, foods, medicine, flowers, everything depends on others. What we have, small things, everything depends on others. So how we can, care less others' happiness, others' suffering? How we can harm to others? How we can give up others? How we can, make discriminated and bias between others and me. I, you and I. According to the Buddhist philosophy, others more important than I. That means others means numberless. I means only one person. One person is nothing compared to others. This is so logical. For this life, for next life, for achieve Buddhahood, for liberation, compared to, others and I. I is nothing. I is one person. Others means, numberless. So, if we can develop this kind of, mind qualities, good qualities, this kind of exchanging self and others, and compassion, then we can be on our therapist. That means, then we can be our teacher. We can be our protector. Yeah. Without practice, without develop our mind, nobody can save us. Actually, we have many protectors, but it's very difficult to protect us. Very difficult. How they can protect us? Of course, they can help us, but very difficult. They can protect, us from suffering, from the samsara, from hell realm, from lower realms. So now, who can protect us? Who can? Ourselves. We can protect ourselves. Nobody can. Buddha said, he can't save, he can't protect you from suffering. That means, we need to follow Buddha's teaching, and we learning and study, meditating, put in practice, put in experience, then gradually, slowly, improve ourselves, and then get one certain power, realization of emptiness, compassion, bodhicitta. Then we can we can protect ourselves. Then we can save ourselves from suffering. Otherwise, nobody can protect, nobody can save us. Nobody can. Very difficult. People can teach us. People can share with us. People can give certain vows, initiation, and empowerment. We can receive from our guru, our teachers. That only. They can't give you power directly in you, from their hand. They can't, something hand over to us, like a cup, like things, Actually, of course, there are many gurus, many teachers, many lamas that they have power, but their power we can't use. Their power can't save us. Their power, can't protect us from suffering. Everything depends on ourselves. So we should practice. We should develop ourselves, our mind, exchange self and others, and the compassion. Then we can be therapist, on our therapist, and on our teacher, on our protector. Everything we can be ourselves. Of course, we can achieve Buddhahood. We can achieve liberation. That means safe from suffering, that is, safe from suffering. That is, protected from suffering. It is very clear in our life, in this life. Now, how many problems in this world kill each other, war to each other, cheat each other? Why? Because self-grasping, attachment, without control, attachment, grasping, then make problem. As actually I mentioned that before. Our mind is, not form, not colorful. It is not colorful, and it is not touchable. We can't touch, we can't see. Very difficult. But without control our mind, it's very dangerous. Every problem, created from our mind. Every problems, family problems, friend problems, couple problems, country problems, society problems, every problems, created by the mind, from our mind. So we should, mind always under control, keep under the control. Otherwise, so our mind is something like, monkey. Monkey, not what is it? Not keep under the control. Grab, climb on our head. Everything, destroyed, damaged, So we should control. We keep under the control. Exactly the same. We should keep a mind under the control. We need mindfulness. Exactly, in Buddhist philosophy, mindfulness means, take care about, mind. Watch at the mind. This is, mindful. Always 24 hours, watch it at our mind. Look at our mind. Take care of our mind. Keep, under the control. This is mindful. If something wrong thing, then control. For example, it look at the mind, watch at the mind. This is mindful. This is, if practice, always take care of our mind and watch at the mind, look at the mind, then we can develop mindfulness. This is mindfulness. That means, look after our mind. What our mind wants, what our mind doing, how to control, how to lead on right path, how to control. So this is mindful. Without mindful and mindfulness, then our mind, go everywhere. For example, as I told you before, then our mind, follow to attachment, anger, and jealousy. Then, we can't control. Too much agitate. So, then we can't calm down. Then we have problem. Then we can't sleep well. Then we can't smile to others. Then we can't share others. Then our life is become more and more lonely. If you have, such like good minds, compassion and exchange yourself and others, you can be happy for everywhere, forever. You can smile, you can share, you can eat with others, you can talk with others, you can go with others, You can be, very friendly with everyone. Wherever you go, you can be happy. Where you stay, live, you can be your family, your home. Everything depends on mind. Really, If you have this kind of the good model, what is good qualities, good minds, then everyone can be your friend. White people, black people, brown people, doesn't matter. Don't care. Everyone can be a friend. Everyone, because they are same human being. Your friend or your relative or your nephew or your niece, doesn't matter. Same. Everyone same. Everything depends on ourselves. Everything depends on motivation, mind. What is motivation and practice? That's why we need Buddhism religion in our life. That's why it's very clear. We need compassion. We need exchange self and others. So we need religion in our life. Because we need a good life. We need a happy life. We want happiness. We overcome suffering. We don't want suffering. Everyone same. Small ants, big animals, human beings, every sentient beings want to happiness. Don't want suffering, overcome suffering. So we need compassion in our life. Compassion is the main resource, main cause of happiness. Really, it's very clear. Lack of compassion in our home, in our family. We can't be happy family. We can't make a happy family. Lack of compassion in society. We can't make a happy society. In this world, in this country, same. Without compassion, without love, without exchange self and others, we can't make a happy society, happy country, happy family. Actually, human beings have really, really big responsibility. Holiness Dalai Lama said, we should take, universal responsibility. That means we try to, make, peaceful family, peaceful society, peaceful country, peaceful world. If everyone take this responsibility, then maybe we can create peaceful society, peaceful country. Buddhist religion is not for only next life, blah blah blah. Not for only Bodhisattva, Bodhicitta, what is liberation and Buddhahood. This is very important in our life. Really, our Buddha is a very smart guy, very, very clever, very educated person, but renounce, everything, left behind him. And this, what is, run away from family, palace, to practice, to become monk. Why? Sorry, I'm stop here. If you have any question, this is yeah. So you have any idea, any suggestion, any question? And talk more.
I have a question. Can I ask? Yeah?
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah. I have a question.
Yes.
So when you do exchanging self with others, especially with Tonglen, how do you know that they're results? Where are the results?
Result?
Yeah, the results when you're doing Tonglen. How do you see them? How do you find them?
Okay. Many Indian masters and Tibet masters, practitioners, they can, they practice, exchanging self and others and Tonglen for whole life. Some of them, they can recover all their problems, all their disease, for example, through this practice. And one story, once one practitioner, Tibet practitioner at Dharamsala in India, he was sick, very bad sick. He has a very bad disease. This leprosy, yeah, very bad disease, isn't it? Sometimes we lose, fingers and this leprosy. Yeah, he treat many times in a hospital, but never works. Then after he always practice, Tonglen. Maybe after 1 year, maybe 2 years, he full recover. And another, I have one story. In maybe after 1959, maybe 62, 3, in Tibet, all the Tibet masters, Tibet monks, put in the jail, Chinese government. And in jail, many monks, prisoners, they have got a very bad disease in the jail. Then one monk, one practitioner, he always, all the times practice only for them. Then after sometimes, who produce, his friends, in jail, everyone recover. But he, slowly, he passed away. That means, he take all the disease on himself. And in this, in our life, many lamas, higher practitioners, Lama Zopa Rinpoche, he was sick, struck, yeah? Why? Maybe something isn't there. Because that lamas, always, all the times practice, only. So sometimes, they really can take, suffer from others, problem from others. So if we practice very seriously only and extension, we can experience consequence we will get in our mind. We can experience, we can get, we can achieve. Also with your mind, not with body. Yeah, anyway.
Thank you.
Geshe-la, there's a comment in the chat. It's not a question, but a comment, and I'll read it. It says, this session tonight helped me understand the depth of Buddhism, its goodness, its value to the world.
What's
Your teaching help students understand
okay? This is not question, yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So as I mentioned that before, we really should be, really Buddhist. It's very important. Actually, I told you before, we should divide into four: Buddhist science, Buddhism, Buddhist religion, Buddhist philosophy, Buddhist view, Buddhist religion. Okay, Buddhist science, Buddhist philosophy, Buddhist view, Buddhist religion. Holiness Dalai Lama's vision, his thought. Everyone should learn about Buddhist science, Buddhist philosophy, Buddhist view. Everyone can practice, everyone can learn, everyone can study, everyone can share with others. And we learn in our society, in our school, universities. We should learn. This is very helpful. This is really helpful, and can help to, make meaningful life. But if we really want to be Buddhist, then we really need, good Buddhist, pure Buddhist. That means, we should believe bodhicitta, compassion, and next life and past life. Then I think, some people, they say, oh, I'm Buddhist, but I don't believe in next life. For example, I am Buddhist, but compassion and bodhicitta is very difficult. I can't practice. I think this is not good. We should, develop our faith and believe. It is very important. Very important. Thank you. Finish our time, yeah. Janju Senjo Rinpoche, Maje Banam Jeji, Tewa Nyamba Mepaya, Kwane, Kwande Pewa, Sho. Jisi Nanka Neba Dandoa, Jisi Nejeba, Desi Dani Nejunin, Roye Donga Sewa, Sho. Pari Roa Goye Jingan, Pentan Dewa Malenjo, Nigeria Sewa, Penze Jazo, Shape Senta Pato, Tenjo, Jin. Chado Koloji, Jabo, Jedo Geba Sambo Sanje, Hala Kandidela. Zumba Jerisela, Chatsa Lo, Omani Peme, Omani Peme. Omani Peme, Omani Peme, Omani Peme, Omani Peme, Omani Peme. Omani Peme, 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 Omani Peme. Jambe bao jida chemba da kundi sambo te hante jide te da kunji jisa. Gewan de dan tam je rando ngo. Thank you.